Hello. Hope you're doing well. This game not suited for children for you deserve. Individuals suffering from anxiety and depression may not have positive experience playing this game. Yes. Would you like to review details containing game which contains spoilers? That is a good addition considering what happened with the original. Like, some people thought that warning was not enough. So, Jill is fun. Wait, what? What about Jill? Oh, no, my Jill. Yeah. I thought you were serious for a second. I was like, wait, what? You're in jail? Or you were? Yeah, no, consider this a regular stream. I just don't want to stream this on Twitch right now. Yeah, so this is good. I'm not gonna click this. But definitely trigger warnings. Like really bad ones. So that's something that does not appeal to you, then yeah. Squidhead's got me, bro. Dude, that is a mood. Hold on. There you go. Okay, so no spoil. In the game content warnings can be enabled settings. Okay. Playing Doki, did you really notice the game's age rating in the region? Yes. Nice. It looks like volume is fine. But I didn't care to buy it, yeah. That looks good. I'm actually correct. AK Care slow. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any intention she might have drawn to herself. The girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making a day, but it just kind of works out because they know each other for so long. Used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting to get around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Bedtime story, Berto, yeah. Oh, by the way, if you don't know, I have played this, the original. I'm mainly just playing to see how it goes, and I mean, I haven't visited since I played it either, so I do know the gist of the story and stuff. But you're gonna chase after me like this? It almost feels better running away. However, I'll just sigh and idle in front of the crossway unless you catch up to me. Oh, you're you saw my roll. I mean, I was back in 2018. I don't know if I'll still feel that way. Let's find out. I overslept again. But I kept to call you this time. Maybe but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you say this like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Berto. But people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you get away from me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even though you want to. What do you ever say, Sayuri? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Standing out of these characters is Monka Omega. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, but... By the way, Berto, you said I didn't join any club yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking at it either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Sounds like something else to say. It's just possible that I did. It's one of those many conversations where I decisively go along with whatever she's going on about. Mood. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or having any skills before college. Dude, stop being so relatable. Swear to God. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. You know, actually for me it was the opposite. I lost social skills after during college. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years when you're not used to the real world. Stop calling me out, game. Swear to God. You trust me, right? You don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises though. Will at least promise you try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than I'm surprised I will even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is unordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I cut up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So he wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayuri? Sayuri must have come into the class when I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm only the one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're not even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You're even worse than me sometimes. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late on your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, you could come to my club. So here, I want to go to the anime club. What the fuck? Isn't that one of the extras in the bone and the plus? Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Ah, meanie. So he's vice president of literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. So she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you even care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. And Suki can make cupcakes and everything. Hey, don't make a promise you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned it all out. Not the Who Club. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Relatable once again. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs in a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, new members here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I goes around the room. Girl 1, my favorite. Look at the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sorry, always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, brother, what's a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Or was escaping the situation? This club is full of pretty cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. You brought a boy, Baka, right? The girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also one of the ones who made a cupcake, according to Sayuri. Can you just ignore her when she gets moody? Or you can just ignore her when you get moody. I don't know who I like the most this time around, but I can tell you for sure it won't be Natsuki. I just never liked her. I don't like the... I mean, I don't know. We'll see. A Sussy Baka or a Yuri stuck. So he says quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Oh, I thought she said it loud. Person attack on Asian there, Berto? I mean, he also likes Dark Souls too, so I don't really... You know. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. No wonder, like, what? Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. You know his best one? I mean, I did admit it the other day with the clip I posted. Well, it's nice to meet you both. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Berto. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... what? You too, Monica. Come sit down, Berto. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Jeez. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Hey, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. So you mentioned it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Hitsuki and Yuri walk all over the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah! Whoa! I don't know. Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Hey, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. So he talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Turn a cupcake around my finger, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. Oh god, staring me down. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Guessing it's sweet and full flavor. Wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard that somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Sussy baka. I thought you technically did. So you said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up to usually Natsuki's logic and dismiss the conversation. You return to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down on the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. Is string shot better than harden? String shot speed, harden is just defense, right? Oh, wait. I think I know what you're... Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Huh? That's not... It was a serious question? I don't know. I don't fucking use either. Like early game string shot's probably not that useful. Harden probably is more useful. I don't know. Insulta Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe in you. Or I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a passive for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faint smile to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? If this guy calls himself pro Nuzlocke and can't answer a simple question. I've never finished a Nuzlocke! Where'd you get that impression from? I was referring to this question. Someone tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and Sayuri seems really happy to hear, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? You're losing seconds, I know! Wasn't there a skip? Ah, fuck. Skip button doesn't work. I guess I can't do the Monica dialogue skip. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Speaking of which, when is that stream coming back? 100,000 subs? Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And encourages others to get into literature than fulfilling that dream. I'm fulfilling the dream. Monika's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must have been hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all of our effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes sense that makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before you graduate. Wait, what is it? Wait, what? Confident that we can all really grow this club. Okay. For everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Shows different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we were all so delighted by the idea of the new members joining. But I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Berta, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I'm not quiet to myself, half jokingly. That's like his head suddenly peeks up. That is not the emote. Okay, whatever. And Zuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about Yuri? What about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traced the rim of their teacup with her finger. I prefer usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Little creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but obviously, by the way, her eyes light up, and she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. So the deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how writers can be so deliberate, take advantage of your own lack of imaging to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I haven't expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Huh? Why is that? Well, it's like it start over me for a split second. Never mind. That's why I usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left this piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looks like you're working a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give it back! Fine, fine. Your cupcake is your poem. Everything you do is just as you are. Siri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Training the level of writing can take more than just confidence. Truth from writing is written to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reach of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe share some of your words so you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess the same for Yuri. Yeah. Oh, I want to read one's poems. I'll sit in silence for a moment. So far, nothing new from the plus. I wonder if it's like the activities or something. Like, imagine that would be what it is. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. It's making Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now I know that we have a new member, I think it will help us a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Bird? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What is it? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Surya may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and oh, look at that. Good night, Cake. Thanks for stopping by. I lose my chain of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Birdo. God, this is the Kyoto episode right now. Yo, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful gods. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Yours wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. You really just came out for the cupcake. I would have been super pissed. She's not wrong. So. That makes it official. Look at the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Our program to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Mala looks over at me once more, but I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel my anxieties welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey brother, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, so Yuri and I never walk home together because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, two of us departed to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. So Yuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Or else I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make sure one of them meeting those most circumstances. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. Jeez, I'm sure good fortune will may find me. Next, it starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, let me go get water real quick because I'm already talking a lot more than I expected. Oh no, you found the buff emo. Dangerous combo. I don't use as much as I should, to be honest. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poems the most. I mean, generally, just like I never really went into the games going in to pick a girl, but I just like, you know, I picked all the words I thought were cool. Oh fuck! And I ended up with Yuri like every time. Oh no! I always like these stickers. I need to get them still. I've been meaning to buy like these stickers because they're in the store. I put one in my arcade stick? Hell yeah. I'll probably put mine on PC or something. I'm not sure where. Yeah. Wait, who's your girl? Let me check here. Monica. You know what? I won't spoil anything, you know, like just because I'm playing still, but like for the recording, but I did like Monica a lot at the end as well. And Sayuri, I like her too. I just don't like that Tsuki is all. And honestly, so far I don't feel too much different. Same, yeah. Papa. If this were to trigger Natsuki, I'd be so scared. I kind of want to know. Oh god. At the end though, and I respect that, so I'm in Team Monica. Oh god, I think I'm leaning towards Sayuri now. I mean, I haven't kept count, but... Vivacious, I don't even know what that is. Kitty. I love it. There's like anger, dark, wrath, uncontrollable. Kitty. There we are. Okay, I don't know who I fucking do it for there. I feel like it was between Yuri and Sayuri. Hi, Gamberto. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little stretch for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone knows it's already hanging out. Thanks for keeping me your keep promise, Berto. I wasn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh come on, like he deserves any slack. So he told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the won't hear the end of it. Atsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Atsuki finds so stuck between saying Monica and manga. God, that's funny. Monica's such a troll all over. You know, I kind of... I think... Oh, fuck. I think I'm changing sides. Oh, God. Manga's literature. Wait, manga's literature! Okay. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into their seat. Don't worry, guys. Brothers always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and brother can become good friends too? So Yuri. Rather. It just Sayuri seems oblivious to how the weird situation she puts me in. Oh no! Oh, Yuri even brought something today, you know? Wait, so you... Huh? Me? Oh, brought me something. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Guess I mean it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So I need to just show you as a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want me to be. Alright, well here. So you reach into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so you should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is how girls accidentally become so cute. How is this girl cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read it. I basically take the book. Phew. You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Did I just end up with Yuri again this time around? Well, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cute too, so I don't know. I might still be Yuri. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect the Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Keystro, hello! But it doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Mitsuki's roaming around the closet. Meanwhile. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she looks to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. We're taking to the thing. She sticks around glancing at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I just spacing out. I'm out of this sensing made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. I was focused and I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, that's all. That's the book you gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two books that copies the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that you just tell me, but I just had to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it's the pickup, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in her long-lost younger sisters. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from the human experiment prison. And when her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. You just giggles all of a sudden. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Berto. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophies of what they believe in. I just turned down my own headphone settings because it's really loud for me, but I was fine, but it's starting to get a little... And suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they may have to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in it or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to the other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's logical after all. That's true. In fact, you might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Or starting. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I could retrieve the book that I put in my bag. Alright, is it fine if I sit here, right? I slipped in the seat next to Yuri. Ah! Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want to. It's something I'm never used to. That is reading company with someone. I see. It's actually kind of weird. Like, I've never really read with anyone. I don't think it's something you really do with people. Unless you have like the perfect exact reading speed, I guess. But just tell me if you end up distracting or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. I can never read like this, I know. Like, I was thinking like reading manga would be a little weird because I sometimes go too fast, sometimes I look at the page, for example. I don't think reading is... I mean, I don't know, unless you're really into it or something. Like, some people can just hang out in silence and that's fine. Like, I guess as long as you're not sharing a book or something, I don't know. Sorry, I was just... You really apologize, like, don't you? I do? Yes. I don't really mean to. I mean... Here, it should work, right? I saw my book until it's up against Yuri, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Yeah, this is what I can't do, that's for sure. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. Nice, that makes it more difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh god, this is too cute. Stop. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page, Yuri slides it on her thumb after it slips to her side. We're holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I was shook for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? Don't mind if being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably a second. Oh, look at her smile. So you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We'll continue reading. You no longer ask if I'm ready to turn the next page. Instead, I just assume she's finished reading before me, so I turn it in my own volition. You can see the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. The thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over the side as she catches it under her thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second-guessed a lot of things she says and does. Like she's afraid she will do something wrong. That is, that's a little awkward to just tell someone you just met. So I can see it into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment, but Berto, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's embarrassing to think you think that, yeah. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. So I don't really know you're self-conscious about that sort of thing. If some more meant than it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Come on, Monica. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. You might not have enough time if we wait too long. You're so spared from finishing your thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry we haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri leaves his hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Would you prefer to even read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Guess I'll go read a little more tonight. It'd be more fun if we read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. The cast if you finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I'll stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip back into my bag. I would forget immediately. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My session ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. When not everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Siri's on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can only see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. And Silk and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into her bags. I do the same myself. Let's get the bad one out of the way first. I told Silk I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair I share mine with her first. Oh wait, I'm sharing with them, right? The first name. ... question mark? What's about I expected from someone like you? Wow. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, Prince. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Yes. I mean, I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess you need to show your mind. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetah can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. Damn, why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks this writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems to people to express themselves? First thought would make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. That one is easy to read, but it's too hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really dishearten. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Oh, I can right click and it hides the thing. Nice. Get my screenshots! Like set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Let's bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess you more went into it than I realized. That's what I meant when it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect you from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki's feeling proud when I won't take that away from her. Let's go Siri. ... This is a good poem, Berta. You sure it's not... You sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would just read my poems in his spare time. Am I the kind of guy? And I guess you're right. That's why it impresses me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that we wouldn't take it seriously. Or that I wouldn't be writing one at all. I'm really happy you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Berto. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Know how much this means to her and all. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? This will be the way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold to that thought then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? There, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Asking me to come out and play, are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Big mood! Siri, this is just a guess, but you wait until this morning to write this? No! just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It comes out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds like you like. It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Egg! Even though you were late to school. He's about to take his breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah, but next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess I look forward to it. Hi, Berto. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, got to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, have you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Oh, keep that in mind. Because I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Oh, wait. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahaha! Don't worry, Berto. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's a sort of barrier that we ought to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I'm marking my poem. Great job, Berto. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I just understand you. Or underestimate? Yeah. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way it always counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know he likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who's like simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or by letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It takes years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try the next thing. New things. This is the best way to find a style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles. But always help to find the ways that suits you the most. So for yourself to write the the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. You don't know I'm here. Anyway, what do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. It sounds pretty confident for someone who claims to not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I'm always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's see it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See direction the sparkles protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind like a film left on the sun. But it's too late. Madness. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Searching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Or at least now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. I can see the hidden message. So what do you think? It's very freeform, so if you want to call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, it's kind of a style that's been pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When you perform out loud, it can sound really powerful. What's the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing in my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. You keep your pen in the same spot for too long, it'll just make a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. That's not bad, actually. Thanks for listening. I'm learning so much about her and what she says in second time around. Yeah. Yeah. ... As you reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Hey, it's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I going so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you have a lot of poetry for. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment from you. That's your first time, really. Huh? Yuri says blankly at me, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. There's another able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typically on new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter. They fit the two together. The result is that both the style and the expressive are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Okay, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. You just find them and build them, but getting them together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it'll come from practice and learning by example and trying new things. Let's hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. This can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. You shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if she is apologizing for herself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind to read a poem now? Please do! Let us share my process. Oh, look at that face. She smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which is itself is kind of funny. After all, it's supposed to be a literature club. Oh god! I cannot read her fucking handwriting, man. I suck at reading cursive. I mean, this looks okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of the hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? Bathing. So maybe this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withhold this test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I actually could read that a lot better than I thought I could. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Shh. It took longer to read the other ones. She knows that, right? I don't think it's actually like programmed. I feel like it just does it because I don't really take that long. Ah, well, I just don't read scripts. I read script very often. I should think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I should write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad I like it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more wild. Something's easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Haha. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Berta. Really? Must have completely missed the point. But I suppose you did only glance over it after all. What? Give me your fucking poem back. God, I can't read it back. Wait. Yeah. Wait, what? Remember that? Where'd she go? Remember the poet often expressed their thoughts, feelings, and experience in their... Oh. Dude, she's gone. You just said you like ghosts and you're gone now. She was never there. Yeah, she is a ghost. That's why she doesn't go. She doesn't like ghosts. Fuck. Hold on, let me see if I can just... Oh no, she's still gone in that. Her thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than she tell a simple story or paint a new picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to go to the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's all I'm putting it that way. I didn't thought of that. It's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. I was already nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I keep doing my best for you, Berta. Ah, me too. Okay, she's gone. Phew! Guess that's everyone. I guess around the room, that was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I die. Guess I'll end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Maya lands on Yuri Natsuki. I gingerly exchange sheets of paper, or they gingerly sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of the expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Oh, did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismisses and returns the poem to the desk with one hand. As you could say, it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I don't really come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. Oh god. Like, it's just, you can just tell that like they don't leave. They're like complete opposites, and probably why I don't like Natsuki. But I was looking for suggestions. I would ask someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Such Sayuri liked it, and Berto did too. So based on that, I'll go ahead and give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the thought or offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect this to change anytime soon, unless of course I came across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh fuck, that's a burn, oh man. I really like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was inspired by it. Atsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's so fucking funny. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Yuri just jealous that Berto appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? I don't think you... Well, actually, yeah, they both kind of... Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who brought boobs magnificently I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Berto started showing up. If you're impressed, Berto, you get a tier 3 sub at twitch.tv/Berto, please. Exactly. Natsuki! That's pretty. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Oh god. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Berto! She's just trying to make me look so bad. That's not true. She started it. She could go over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of writing poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Berto. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. The only way to convey complex feelings meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Berto? Well? How did I do this in the first place? It's like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help, Sayuri! Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, drain up words I had in my mouth. So I instead turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defensive I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri! Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making me Sayuri uncomfortable. Oh, everyone's fighting makes Sayuri uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Berto, what's her problem? It's not about her. I agree. Oh, fuck. It's unfair for our listeners to inject their own feelings into their own conflict. Yeah, let's say Yuri wants to tell Yuri what a suck of jerk she's being. She would never. It's your maturity that's made her respect in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why... exactly know what I like. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. Not only because of the differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so much feeling with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are you fighting? But because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, there's something wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. You've been looking at them, have you? Big and beautiful. How do I not remember all this? They're both just Sayuri. So your stands triumphantly. Oh my god, I can just imagine her and be like, heck yeah, I won. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at her. Nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. Is there anything I don't remember? Yeah, I mean, I know they argue a lot, but... I don't remember Sayuri complimenting Yuri's boobs. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. Wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means that Yuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I hate to see her get herself hurt. God damn. Ominous? That makes two of us. You can count on me. Mark smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she thinks. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. This is about time for us to leave. How did you feel about the sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. That was alright. Well, mostly. Bert, how are you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. But in luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. God. Note to myself with newfound determination. Berto! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Siri beams at me. Truly has been a while since Siri and I have spent this much time together. I currently say I'm not enjoying it either. So Yuri. What happened earlier? What do you mean? Oh, you know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I see what makes it good friends with you. Phew. You know, Berto, it's nice that I spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is making me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day's gonna be so much fun. Looks like you're caught up to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with them is nice, but does it really need to stop there? God. They should have made a sequel where the whole club is done over Discord because of quarantine. DDLC 2020. I just have to see what the future holds here. Whisper your my shoulder. I said that more than myself. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use to yours and internal monologue sometimes. Jesus Christ. He is a little bit of a dick, to be honest, sometimes. Not gonna lie. God, I want to at least get to a little bit of new content if it's like in the main story today. That'd be nice. Otherwise, it's just we're playing the game. Okay, let's see. Judgment. Oh. Crimson. King Crimson. Doki, Doki. Games. Damn it. Anime. God. I think I'm sticking with Yuri this time. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. We got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Berto. Yes, Yuri. Let's say you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not so used to being in the club at all, or meetings. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. But come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Yuri? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to look at it. Ah, so your nurse retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How'd you even know? Simple. You had enough money in the first place. You would brought a snack before you come into the club room. So either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spend all your money so that it'll lend me some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so there's the one option. Oh wow! I give up. That'll make you feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face was in her book, as always. I wasn't listening to anything. Just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Brady to let me borrow some money. Just straight up being... Oh god. That's... Don't get me involved like that. Sorry, well, you were listening in, so... Get fucked. Now you're involved. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, you're suffering a fair enough of retribution. Wow! I don't mean that. Damn, Yuri. I get to absorb into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. That doesn't happen much, but I find it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, now I should accept the revolution. Retribution. I was just as confused for a second. I was like, what? Revolution? Viva la retribución! That! Still, coming from you, Sayuri. There's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she's bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So the trick that took into make... You little schemer! They all wanted me to come in parallel, but... Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles on the desk. What? Yeah! Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Nah, I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard about you blab about the cupcakes. I still seeing your reaction though. Mitsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a bite. So good. Sayuri suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot of just one cookie. Suki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks like really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? What is this? Gosh, this tickling mood though. Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. Here's this chocolate. Yeah, what do you think I give you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy you share this one with me. So he gets to see it and goes behind so you wrapped her around on her. Ah, jeez! I get it! Groog's still in hand and Suki reaches out to nudge so oh! Oh! So your son leaps down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? God. Mouthful, so Yuri trots away to safety. Yuri left as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Huh? Suki glances around. Monica's in the club room. Ugh, where's Monica this anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her late today? Wait. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. You haven't either. It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just said something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than any of us combined. Hey, that's true. Excuse me? Sliding doors looks open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Oh, shit. Boyfriend? What are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. At me? Monka W. Well, the up anyway. My last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. You must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't where you played music as well as Monica. I don't really. Kind of just started recently. But I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. Should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Berto. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure on it like that. Ah, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Wow, I'm not gonna fucking share that funny ass shit that just happened. Oh. Just leave out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book. Natsuki has disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've read together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. Oh, that's the case. Why don't you go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? I don't know. Thanks very much. This one thing that can make reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Just ends up make her way to the closet. I follow and watch as I retrieve a small water pitcher from the shelf, kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna play this in the teacher's desk and then we'll get some water. She will pass to me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movement. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have a water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Huh? We're just... Yuri was gonna make some tea, so... I just noticed how weird it sounds explaining this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Oof! Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with me involving Verda in club activities? Eh? My mouth gapes. I suppose nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Berto. You quickly exits the room and I follow. Damn! Damn, girl, she gets a little bossy here sometimes. I don't mind that though. Forgot about that though. Was this hallway? She suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just something about the way she said that made her feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Berto, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is best you make it in your head. Nothing's perfect. We have emotions, we can't always hide them away. We always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns into a little rain shower into a hurricane. No, wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? I would hate you. I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would that be? Friend, you say? Your laser's head. Berto. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. I will do my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitchers, we return to the classroom. Damn, the truth bombs this guy has. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Set the temperature to the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert or tea or anything. Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. You fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To her surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. You noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I thought that I would try to express myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not even very hard for me to do. Well, it's you around anyway. Whoa. That's great, Yuri. So just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Berta. It's very endearing. Gotta go for now. Enjoy the game. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it too because I'm getting a little tired soon. But I guess after this scene. Thanks for coming, though, Kais. See you around. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll Yuri's pour a cup of tea for each of us. But I have another request. You mind if I sit on the floor to do? On the sun for today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, Nunes. No worries. I used to have back pains fairly regularly, so I did my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? I was hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. And I have some chocolate as well. There's a bit of small chocolate candy I kept hidden from Sayura's candy radar. Wow. I take it since I'll go away with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading posture or position as last time and each holding one of the books. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer into his shoulder, touching. I must have focused on reading like this. Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Your hands me my teacup. Holding it in my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She's wearing her intense reading expression and can only presume to the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fundo with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Oh god. That wasn't good. Water. Briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I'll one second. Whew. You want to touch it? You know what? That's probably a good time to stop. God. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there since I'm dying. Probably gonna place the end as any. Alright, so I'll continue this probably in a couple days. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or not. Whenever this is up. But yeah, I want to get into something that like was new content, but I guess not yet. I don't know if it's gonna be like along the story or maybe afterwards, like a post game. If it's a post game, it's gonna be a little bit disappointing, but I guess we'll see. I was guessing that's gonna be like an expansion of like some of the mini games or something, maybe activities. I don't know. We'll see, I suppose. I hope I don't get spoiled on anything. But yeah, so if anyone's watching this VOD on YouTube and stuff, thank you for watching. I hope you are enjoying my little dialogue. I noticed that I read a lot better than I did back in the day, and with a lot more expression, being a lot more experience and stuff. Log in. What? What is this? Oh, what the fuck? Side stories. Oh, this is what that is. I didn't even. Wait, no, go back. Go back. So there's like a. Okay, this is how that works. Okay. Pictures. That's cute. I like this. Easy backgrounds. Can I like save them? Set as wallpaper. Ooh. Assume that's for oh, this is how you get a screenshot. Cool. Noted. Then mail. No mail files. Oh, I assume this is for like the Switch version and all that, so you can like go in here for later. No sites, no spoilers. The side story. The side story is stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get to all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DLC or DDLC. Interesting. So, but does this imply it's gonna be between these 2 characters? Huh. All right. Well, I guess we'll fade that out next time. I'll play with that around starting next time. Then I did not see that. Otherwise, I would have maybe play with it a little bit more. But you know what? That's fine. All right. Let's catch you guys there, Bye bye.